Yeah, well, now that we're at the end of the first season of Atlantis, I mean, I think at the beginning of the year we were all pretty nervous, and we had shot the first 11 really before the show premiered on Sci-Fi, kind of in the middle of July, and I think there was a lot of tension around the office. I think we were all nervous about whether it would connect with the audience, whether they would like it less, whether they would like it more, and after the huge rating success that we had in July, and that carried all the way through the first 10, it just gave that back 10 episodes that had yet to be shot, I think, a greater confidence to them, to the point where I think the series really starts hitting its stride in the last 10. In this first season, we're really kind of finding out who the characters are. We're kind of molding and creating them. They're not kind of set in stone as they are in SG1. I mean, characters obviously grow throughout those seasons. This first season is like the first chapter of a really good novel, but Atlantis had the distinct advantage of having SG1 kind of mold how the show goes, you know? It's not an SG1 clone, but, you know, we're definitely standing on SG1's shoulders, and we could not have been successful without not only them refining a show like SG1, you know, over these 8 seasons, but also its, you know, success with the fans and the creation of that world. So really, we're just kind of filling out pockets of the Stargate universe. So sorry. How are you cutting this together? What is it? Just the interview footage that we're going to use, or are we going to? How are we going to start it?
We're going to start with you down on set and talking to the cast and sort of meeting some people in the office. I think you asked some questions.
Yeah. I thought we were going to use that though. I thought that was the kind of
stuff. It, you know, it takes us out of a static shot.
It's not good. They were just joking that day.
Well, I want to give it a shot.
I'd prefer if we didn't use it.
So here we are, we're actually really behind the scenes here. This is the Atlantis set from a view that a lot of people don't get to see. It's actually just not very exciting back here. A lot of people are like, oh, set, and no. So here we are under the stairs of Atlantis, the kind of majestic stairs. And what we use this space for is mostly to keep light bulbs. Oh, look! It's the cast of Atlantis. That's Rainbow Sun Franks. Oh, look who's here! It's Dr. Rodney McKay. And you know, like, what do you guys think of the writing this year? What do you think of?
Yeah, I'm reading.
What's he talking about?
Who's this guy? Should he be here?
So Tori, the writing on the show. You were saying some great things about it yesterday. What was?
Well, what I love most is that they're very
Alex,
free,
we got to get this guy off the set. He's causing chaos.
and they allow us to improv. So actually, most of the stuff is just improv by us, the actors.
Well, that's not exactly true. I mean,
No.
Tell me that.
what Brad and Rob are best at, the creators of the show, are great character-based drama, and the set of characters that they came up with in Rising have proven to be so fruitful, you know, over this entire season that I think it's surprised us all. The actors at a certain point start to help steer where those characters are going to go. You know, you start writing to their cadence, you start writing to what their particular best sense of humor is, and also what they can do physically, what they can't do physically. So, I mean, the cast plays a big role, and I think, you know, the breakout performances this year have come from people really, the writers, the directors, and the actors all kind of finally locking up and seeing what direction to take it.
So explain this to me. You guys are upstairs, and you type stuff, and then that's the big stacks of paper we get?
Yeah, but I mean, we create your characters, we create the stories, we create the. I mean, you know what a script is. Everyone here works off a script.
Yeah, the scripts. Guys, have you read any of these?
What we're doing is we just need to clarify what the role of kind of the writers are.
I play Lieutenant Ford.
I think in this one, what should happen is the guy should come through the gate.
Yeah.
And then we should be like, oh no.
No, this isn't how it happens, though. No,
You write this down. I'll hold this. So I'm thinking the gate opens. These Marines come through. You know, I'll say a couple of funny things. I got lecture.
I'll say one obvious thing.
Nice. You see, this is how it happens. It's an organic thing.
Well, this is how it happens up in the writers' room with the writers, and you guys come down and you get the.
Books?
No, we write the script. We write scripts. We write the TV scripts.
For what? TV scripts.
What?
I'm really uncomfortable with it. So this is,
No, I was just hoping, because my family's gonna see this, and a lot of the,
what
the
would help
people
me
are
a
gonna,
lot?
and so it's just.
Can I get one of those sandwiches with the peanut butter and the banana in it? And if you got any coffee too, that would be really good too. And then I think we could probably do something with this later. Okay.
Yeah, we had some amazing guest stars this year. I mean, when you can get Robert Patrick, Cole Meany, Robert Davi on the show, and in some cases on the same show, I think speaks to the fact that the Stargate franchise is so much respect in those great kind of character actor roles for single episodes.
What am I going to do?
Robert Patrick was insanely good in the first 2 episodes in the pilot, to the point where I know there was a conversation like, he's so good, do we really can we afford to kill him?
Go to hell. Earth first.
To get Cole Meany, I think we were also excited. I mean, all of us are huge Star Trek fans. He's a spectacular actor, and to be able to get him to do kind of a 2-episode arc and be the leader of the Janai, who are our greatest human adversaries in this galaxy, was just a real treat.
You do not want to make an enemy of the Janai.
Robert Davi, who did a 3-episode arc this year, just has such an amazing on-screen presence. He is a badass dude. He frightens the actors, he frightens the crew, he frightens the directors, frightened me a little bit. But when the cameras are off, he's all hugs and giggles.
How do we know that you won't kill us once we give you what you need?
You don't.
The great thing about it is that you can love these guys, they're great actors, but then for them to show up and be incredibly nice people as well is always a fun surprise, and it's exactly how you want that experience to be. My favorite episode this year was The Brotherhood. Before I Sleep, we get a list of 5 ZPMs that are out there somewhere in the universe. All I had to go on The Brotherhood was, we need to go and have an episode about going to find those ZPMs. I'd really liked Robert Davi's work in The Storm in the Eye, and I said, it'd be great to have the Janai find out that we're looking for something and have kind of an Indiana Jones type adventure where the Janai are racing out to try and find the ZPM, we're trying to find the ZPM. And so we kind of went along crafting this incredibly complex backstory about kind of why society would hide a ZPM and then leave clues behind for someone to maybe eventually find it. And Martin Wood just did a great job. We had a great guest cast. Our cast was great in it, and I think it's just a really exciting, fun, visual, off-world episode. There we go. Martin, what we're doing is, this is Martin Wood, director, Martin Wood, and I didn't make the sandwiches. And but what we're doing is, one of the special features is kind of what the writers do and our role in the show. And so if you could, for the fans and everybody.
Which ones are the writers?
I got the peanut butter one with the banana.
It's military.
Great.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
The writers, can you just tell me what they look like?
Yeah.
Thanks very much. I know you're very busy and you got a lot to do right now. And
what was the name?
It's Martin. We have the same name, you and I.
I'll remember that one. Well, good work. Keep bringing that paper to us, and keep watching the show.
No,
Are you a fan? If I commented on the directing of the show, there's one thing you have to do as a director that you don't have to do on any other show, and that's you make so much stuff up that you have to remember what you made up last week.
You gonna finish that?
No, I'm good with it.
Oh,
thanks. Okay, thanks.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for your time.
Did you win a contest?
No, I didn't win a contest. Okay, we're here with Rachel, who of course plays Taylor. And Rachel, what do you think about the writing? I know you're probably a big fan of it.
You know what? Actually, I come up with a lot of my own storylines. Really, most of the stuff that I've done so far has been stuff that I've thought about, while I was sleeping, and dreams mainly.
That's not true. This is like a little joke that all the.
Who are you?
I'm Martin Gero.
Oh my God, are you from Iowa?
No, those are contest winners. No.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are you excited to be here? I could show you around.
It's good. I've been around. Thanks a lot. Yeah, no, I'm good.
You're okay.
Yeah, I'm really sure.
Well, say hi to the folks back in Iowa for me.
I think all the writers love writing McKay, only because we're closest to that character. McKay is a super nerd. All of the writers are super nerds. In fact, I think if it were possible for Brad and Rob to have a child, if the world was that cruel, McKay would be their child, because there's so much of Brad in McKay and there's so much of Rob in McKay, and so it's fun for us to kind of try to put our stamp on it a little bit. But you know, McKay is such a Brad and Rob character. We just have fun writing it.
Don't.
You're mean.
Thank you for finally noticing. Okay, you want to go? You want to go, huh?
Okay. Got a real gift for the kids. You do birthday parties?
Look, I have a purpose here, okay? You deal with them. Excuse me. Thank you.
The biggest, breakout character, the character that we thought was just going to be in the background and actually made it to, the foreground, was Beckett. I mean, Paul McGillion had such a vision for that character when he came in that he really showed us what that character could be. I think Beckett was the one that took everyone by surprise. Everyone was like, wow, Beckett is a really likable character.
I think I feel something. It could be lunch related.
Shut up.
I mean, Paul is just a really nice, warm guy, and it's nice to have Beckett, be kind of that warm, emotional core to the cast in a way. He's kind of like everyone's older brother. So we're here with Paul, who plays Beckett. And how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So we're coming down to set, talking to people about the writing. A lot of people, there's a lot of confusion. There's been a lot of just a lot of razzing of me personally. But what do you think of the writing on the show?
Oh, really, thrilled with it. The guys have done such a great job.
Yeah.
Brad Wright and Robert Cooper, they're geniuses, really, both.
They are.
It's fantastic. And Damien Kindler, who did Poison the Well.
Yeah, he's very good.
Thank you, Damien. That was awesome.
I thought you were going to say a little thing about each of the writers. And
yeah. Am I forgetting somebody? You okay?
No, I'm good.
What's up?
Now, did you guys all get together before today? And because you guys saw on the call sheet that I was going to come down and do these interviews, right? Is this like a little thing? Because
no, I didn't see anything in the call sheet. I don't know exactly who you are. Who are you?
We're good. We're good. Thanks very much for your time. Yeah. I'd prefer if we didn't use it. I consider it a personal favor if we didn't use it.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. The first season is, it is crucial to kind of set the tone for what you will hope to be the types of stories you're going to tell over the next, hopefully, many years. There's so many sci-fi episodes out there, not only from SG-1, but from Enterprise and Deep Space Nine, Battlestar Galactica. It's very difficult to come up with an original story. What we can do, or that feels completely original, what we can do is we take kind of science fiction conventions or stories that would affect our particular situation. That's where the originality comes from. It feels original and fresh because it involves characters that we only have on Atlantis and that people have become familiar with and identify with. And it's a different setting. We're also in the Pegasus galaxy. We live on a planet of water in a floating city. There are always twists that you can add to the dozens, the 12 sci-fi stories out there that we just keep reusing and reusing and reusing. Time travel, nanovirus, storm. There are basically two different archetypes of Wraith right now, three. We have the Wraith kind of hive queen, we have the Wraith kind of giant soldier guy, and we have the Wraith males who are the kind of skinnier, equally tall, creepy guys that can talk and do the ordering around. So, but we haven't really examined the Wraith on a societal level, and that's something that we're going to do in season 2. David Nichol, who plays Zelenka, has done a great job in really bringing that character to the foreground, and you know, he's a really fun character to write for, and giving him that interaction with McKay kind of gets to break up those exposition sequences. So that scene in The Storm in the Eye, you know, is a prime example, and hopefully be something that we continue on in the second season. They're both great actors and work very well together, although they're mortal enemies.
Right. To the grounding stations. No, I think we should go to the power distribution centers first. Huh? Good point. Good call. Okay. Can I get ahead of myself? Yeah. Okay. So.
If I could bring one thing to Atlantis, it would be my wife, Nancy. I'd actually bring the biggest carton of cigarettes that I could and then sell those cigarettes. Kind of like prison. Atlantis is a little bit like prison, so I'd dole out and say, hey, guy, got a cigarette? Sure, what's in it for me? Ooh, tava beans? Yes, please. Here's some cigarettes. All right, let's take a look at a clip and see what goes from there. All right, so I didn't see one, so MGM's going to send you a new TV. Not really. Just a joke. MGM legal. Boop. David Nichol, who plays Zelenka. Oh, Jesus. Absolutely. I mean, that's. They're doing it on purpose now. They're waiting. They're like, quiet. You have to talk. Yeah, I tricked you out. I tricked you out. I wasn't even going to talk there. I mean, we need this set for next year, don't we?